Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. Um, is Nightbot actually working yet, or is Nightbot still asleep? I have actually got the command right, haven't I? Yeah. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another live stream. Okay. Oh, it's not working. Oh well. Yeah. Right. Okay. Um, I give up. Anyway, let's get started. We are on. It is a Northern Irish map, survival role playing, but we are doing it in a way. Hey, Nightbot's fine. We woke up about fucking time. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be hard. Okay. We have two tractors and an old school John Deere 50 horsepower. So we've got 50 horsepower and a 90 horsepower. And operate two. It's like idiots all day. But yeah. We only have August to get a field of harvest. Okay. We have chickens and we've got cabby cats. Down here we have our two fields. Got an old shed there. And then so the plan of attack is so guess what? I'm gonna have to go back and get the harvester. I thought I'd put the harvester in. Yeah. We are going to need this stuff over here anyway, so I'm not going to take them back to the shed, I'm just going to abandon them in the field. This tool here, so I'm going to head back to the store. If you've watched Daggerman's, it's that mod, okay? Those are those three things. Not so but stuff run start. Okay. Yeah. This is a tight yard. Even for me, this is a tight yard. Okay. So I don't know how we've got this map one is. I don't know how possible that's going to be, but I'll have to keep it anyway. Okay. Serious? Okay. If we okay. And yeah, what happens. Okay. So this is all we currently have. So the first thing I want to put on is the harvester. So okay, hence the okay, believe it or not, this is a weeder, guys. Okay. We do have the weeder. What things are going to work in our favour. At the minute, things are not working in our favour. So this mob is in the plan. We do have a row, and more or less a gap. We also have, and we have this. So I'm hoping that we'll get. Well, we're gonna have to. Should we actually do something instead of gassing? So let's head off. We're going to come back because we need to come back and get the bags of stuff as well. So I just hope this trailer isn't going to glitch. Make it very nasty and very nasty very quick. So I know the combat. I've just remembered that it falls into boxes, so that's fine. We don't have to worry about tapping into the trail. Let's go through that. Just the rest of the gear on the other side. Anyway, so if you want to join, be my guest. But okay, bear in mind what we're trying to do in this series. Okay, this series is designed not to be fun. Okay, not to be fun for us to watch our watch fight. Okay, we're going to get so stressed. That's better. Stop. We'll abandon that in the middle of the grass. We'll watch it run downhill towards us. Apparently, we need to start the engine. So we'll start the engine. Yeah. So yeah. Right, is it easier than it first player? We need to say anything. Don't think. Okay, there we go. We also need to lower it as well. That's what we've done. Apparently, we can get AI steering assist. AI and steering assist. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just. 1.4 meters, something like that. It's not a very big weapon, but so if you want to join and be my guest, like I said, we can't cheat money in. We can't get over, we can't hire in. So if we need something, we have to have money and we have to buy it. Okay, have the equipment to do the contract. Go away and do Deadwood, okay, but we'd have to spend £1,000 we've got on chainsaw. Technically cut the trees because you're not allowed to cause any damage to trees, anything like that. Can you do baling? But they're going to be big long jobs. Same with weeding, spraying that kind of herbicide through it. I'd be worried if we bought a soil tank and we couldn't do strawberry with a soil tank. How many times can we say strawberry? The answer was about 3 or 4. So yeah. This is the plan for us over the next couple of live streams. I'm setting through all the pain just for a couple of views. Okay? If you want this to be a thing, like this. Yeah. We'll build up what we've got. We've inherited currently started off, okay? We've inherited the 20 odds of hay and straw. Obviously, we don't have a straw blower. I resort selling straw, okay? Also, we need to make sure we've got enough feed for the calves, so we will need to bale bales of hay. We can't do silage because we don't have a wrapper, and I don't want to do just standard grass bales. Okay. So we're going to do hay, and telehandler's going to come in handy for doing other stuff. Technically, we could do with the logs with the wee man. Can't afford to buy the actual log. Yeah. So it's going to be one of those. It's going to be slow. It's going to be a pain. I know it's going to be a pain. Okay. This is designed to be hard. This series. Okay. Right. Is Philippies. But it will cost us. So there'll be at today. If we have to do super strength, it's going to cost us £5 grand. If we run out of fuel, we run out of fuel. Okay. If we run out of money, we can sell stuff to make money. It's there. Okay. It's gaming. What we've started off. Okay. So if we started off with 40, let's say we can't sell for those 40 cows. Okay. So when we turn into cows, we can't money. At the minute, we don't have anything for transport. Okay. So again, it's going to be a while. It's going to be about 2 years to set up that we need and to work from there. At this point in time, I am not planning on buying any more livestock. But when you start this is the start of March. This is the start of farms, and you start with the chickens and you start with the calves. So with a bed of shop for John Deere and a brand spanking new John Deere. That was far too easy for us. Okay. Then went through everything that I wanted hand-wise and realised we can't do it. Yeah. Okay. I was just going to start with a field and a couple of hand tools and go, right, this is all we've got, this is it. So we start off with this field and we start off with the grass field with the pickups currently parked. But yeah. Okay. So we'll try, okay? So or am I going to have to do this differently? Am I going to have to put this into bucket to empty it? I don't know. Can't remember. I. Okay. Press I and it empties. Happy days. So we'll try and fill 1,000 litre. We're going to end up with boxes all over the place. But what are you going to do about it? be my guest. You can do a bit of going mow the grass. For a bit, I think. I have no idea what the price of canola is or OSR. 1,000 years. We do have a silo, but you need to be mindful that the human realistic mod installed. So we have to stop, we have to eat, we have to sleep, we have to drink, we have to. Once we start making money, we're going to start making money big. Down the road of a greenhouse. Just get a greenhouse and start making money. We're doing, yeah. However, we may be able to afford a greenhouse after we've harvested the best field. So yeah, it's going to be one of those things where we just have to do what we can do. So like I said, if you want to join, be my guest. It's slow process. Slow process this job because we're doing it by hand. I don't know how long we'll go live for. If you're in earlier, the first live stream today, you probably heard the news during the stream. I forgot. So yeah, I will try and repeat myself later on, regarding what the news was. You just have to stay with us until the end of the stream. As I said, I don't know how long we'll live for, so yeah. Obviously, the more you watch, the more hours we clock up, believe it or not. It's about time things started going my way. Yeah. So, we will push on. Not enough space to unload a lot more. So there's one thing, I am glad that this is kind of what we're doing. Because I don't think I could cope with straw going up and down this field again. So I've got this sound notifications turned on through Streamlabs. Main reason for that is just in case one of you. So I'll hear a little ping, and I will want to see what's actually happening. Obviously, I've got the phone in my eye, the chat open, and everything. So if the chat moves, I'll see the movement. But yeah. Hopefully, this won't take us too long. It'll take us even longer for the miss it, do you know that? We can't afford to miss it. We cannot afford to miss a single drop of stuff. especially when we do it by hand, there will be no reason when we do it by hand to miss any. There's no reason at all. I can see the point if we miss a bit with spraying, that's fine, okay? It happens in real life. The same with fertilizer and all that. You do miss bits in real life, you can suffer that. But it's going to affect you like this. It's easy to see what we're doing. So I shouldn't see anything standing up in this field apart from boxes by the time we're finished. So yeah. Right, who put that box in the way? Right, there's got to be a faster way to do it. The problem is we have to have this field done today, this month, okay? After today we're going to September, we will be 4 days per month, and we'll be able to do like times 3 times 5, fine. For August, because we've only got 1 day and we've got quite a lot of stuff to do in 1 day. This is all our money here. We can't afford to let this die. This has to be harvested today. Grass, fine, we can grow. So the one we get apart from the carry cars. So yeah. Again. Or not full again, but up to 1,000 litres. So every time we get to 1,000 litres or more, I'm empty. And yeah. I don't mind where pallets are because we just drive around with the telehandler and load the pallets, the telehandler, and if we're going to sell, if we're not selling just now, then we'll just come in with the telehandler and transport the boxes onto the trailer. So yeah. What? Well, I would say we are probably about a third of the way through this field. I don't know how many tons we've got, how many thousand litres we've got so far, because I haven't been counting. But will we find out how big this field is? It is just 2.5 acres for the actual field. So what's that per what's that for a hectare? Yeah. Remember the price. It's going to be one of those only really all so I don't mind running water to the beef's back. So I don't mind running water to the beef's back, okay? Don't run water to the beef's back, okay? Don't have a trail. Yeah. If okay. Don't have a trail. Yeah. If in the house. We in the house. We if you want to come and say home, feel free. If you want to come and episode 25, we are on the server, the base game server. Server name is a Driving Sim. There is no password, as well as the map. But Mod Hub, not Mod Hub, the server will keep you right for what mods you require. There's no third party mods on this map. And I don't know about you, but this is a big field. When you start harvesting fields by hand, they're big. The one thing I can take away from this is we're not doing straw. So once we get the greenhouse up and running, my next big expense I think is going to have to be a small square baler. So I may have to go hunting for an old square baler. There is one or two on Mod Hub. There's the New Holland one that we yeah. We could possibly use that, depending on how much it is. Obviously, we are currently limited with horsepower. We only have 90 horsepower. That's the biggest. So we will be on. I'm not entirely sure what time I'm streaming tomorrow. It's just one of those things. So I think we're just under halfway through this field. So about another two And then we can see the end of this field. If not, we'll finish doing this field and that will do the live stream. Well, the ETS2. So, the plan so we can hire worker, it's a little bit hard. Yeah. As we can't take a loan out, we can't borrow stuff, we can go away and do contracts with people, any equipment that we need, we have to buy. Okay, we can't get anything out in demo, we have to buy it. Okay, there's no condition on what we can buy. Okay, so I'm not saying we have to buy second hand, I'm not saying we have to buy brand new. Needless to say, if it's in sale, I mean, we need to think ahead. So the plan for this field for next year is it's not all going to be one drop. Okay, I'm going to break it up. I'm going to do exactly the same with the grass field as well, I think. Unless we really a push more as it is. Given the horsepower that we've got, a finger mower, a thistle mower, a thistle stick mower, on Mod Hub yet, unfortunately. I don't know why. I haven't seen one yet, and the game's now 2 years. A year, 2 years. Year and a half. And we don't yet have any. Oh, let me rephrase. We don't have a lot of vintage equipment on Modify for some reason this time. So yeah, this is the smallest. I don't even think the one Peter J's 100 series is on all that. So the good news is that Zara's now off this field, and this field. Not paying attention to what I'm actually doing. On the minimap it doesn't look as if we're actually doing anything. hope that that's enough to see us make a decent blind put down. We don't know how much fertiliser we need. Yeah. So we are also going to have expenses once we sleep. I have no idea what the expenses are going to be for cultivation work. We don't need to buy a line, we don't need to buy fertiliser, we don't need to buy the seeds. 8 bulk bags is enough. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Hopefully 8 bulk bags is enough for what we want to do, okay, of each item. So that's the plan. So I don't know if the music in the background is getting picked up through the mic or not. Somebody's sitting in a car outside listening to music. Yeah. If it is getting picked up, I'm sure YouTube will let me know, because it'll ping tomorrow going, copyright! So yeah. The good news is that was a very, very slow, very long process going through all of the old live streams. 10 in some of them from the old days. Mob flags on one video and just went right. First one was up 10 seconds in, the last one's about finishes 2 minutes or something. So the first 2 minutes bent off. Instead of hitting it 10 times. So yeah. There's got to be an easier way to deal with copyrights. Process and just deal with it. It tells you what songs, what the issue is. Is that song issue copyright marker? And you can just go, right, remove this mark, either muting the audio with the song with. But I do need to get some decent music, but I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon for this channel. Unfortunately, some good free music out there that's not copyrighted. There's really, really good music. So yeah. So, I think used with this yet again. I got a message just after 4 o'clock this morning from somebody who I'm going into business with, and you could say business partner. Yeah, basically saying the loan that we asked for we've been granted, okay? To be transferred into their account because it's their name that's on the loan, basically. So they're dealing with that. Frankly, because I don't have patience to deal with it. I just, yeah, it's been a long time coming. I've, you know, been struggling, as you know. But yeah, I'm glad that we've got the approval to do what we want to do. Obviously, I can't share too much information with you. All I can say is there will be another channel. There may be times where you get the crossover. You'll be on two YouTube channels at the same time. But frankly, it's going to be an absolute headache. So my voice is just ready to go. I've had a sore throat now for 3 days. So yeah. So here's my voice. You should know why. Yeah. So that's that. I really want to tell you what we're doing, I can't. Not because of any NDAs, anything like that. It's frankly because I don't want to spoil the surprise. You know, I've been working on what we need to do for the last 2 years. So that's how long the planning this project is taking, okay? And to do what we want to do is exciting but stressful at the same time. Because obviously they're still going to be doing their job, which is going to take 90% of their time, as it is. But they're planning on and starting from the ground up. Because obviously they've never done anything like this before. At the level we're going to be doing it, neither have I. Okay? And yes. Yeah. I'm hoping I've got the experience I require doing that, okay? If not, you know, I know people that can come in and help. Come in and have a job if they want. it's definitely not going to be a 5 minute job. It's not going to be an easy job. It's going to require a lot of planning, a lot of steps pissing me off. Hopefully, we can get access to the premises before um, so that we can get things done. There's a lot of work that we need to get done. And yeah. Okay, I don't know if YouTube's picking up the background noise. All I can do is apologise for the background noise. The background noise is out of my control. All I do know is YouTube on my phone is pissing me about. But anyway, I'll get this film done and probably have to call it quits after that. I'm really not happy with the background noise at all. Because, yeah, it means I've got to keep talking because I have no idea if the mic's picking up or not. Anyway, they're inconsiderate fucking bastards. The main issue I have is it's been, to get things ready, like a lot of prep work, there's a lot of moving stuff in, what we can do before, hopefully we can get access. And hopefully, you know, we can get in, we can do the prep work. I can get somebody to come in and give me a hand, or a couple of people to come in and give me a hand to get things set up. Because we've got two premises that being set up at the same time. So it's going to be a lot of work. Really do without. But meh. It happens, it happens. But yeah, I am excited, but I'm also stressed because of that. And the more I'm talking about it, the more I'm actually real. Especially now that that's us nearly in June. So yeah. Now that we're in June, I'm not going to be able to do it all on my own. So there's a lot of work. Probably this time we finalise everything, it's probably going to be August. It just means we've got tighter time now. What to do. And pretty much when we start buying stuff, everybody else is buying stuff at the same time, and it's just making the prices start making our life so much harder. And we're not going to have stuff ready for you awful people when we want to have stuff ready for us. So there's that problem at the same time. But yeah. So we're down to about 5 tonne per hectare, which is not good. I don't know how many boxes we've got, how many crates we've got, but I've counted them. All I do know is we're nearly at the end of this field, thank fuck. And background noise is fucked off, thank fuck. So yeah. But like I said, we can't waste anything. We need to harvest the whole field. We can't afford not to harvest the whole field. We shouldn't miss anything. It's not as if we're driving a big combine. Well, let's just push it. So once we do this, once we finish this field, that is going to do it. I'm not going to be shooting in Mon because I want to give my throat a bit of a break. So I will be streaming tomorrow afternoon from around 3, maybe 4. It may be even later, I don't know. Okay, it depends on how I'm feeling tomorrow and what else I need to get done. Late night truck tomorrow evening from around 10 o'clock. So yeah. So we will still be on the road tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. But I don't even know if I'll... So yeah, I've heard the things. My phone's definitely linking in with Streamlabs. However, I didn't hear the second ping, but Nightbot's working, so yeah. Goodness knows. This channel will take a wee bit of a hit. I'll try and do videos once we get up and going. But I'm probably not going to be able to do as many live streams as what we've been doing, so it might be that the late nights I'm only going to be live for 2 hours if we do it. With the videos I can, take a day and just go, right, I need to do these videos, I need to meditate and get them up. So I might just do record for half an hour, up right through them, get them up. Or maybe do 45-minute videos and just go, right, these are the series I want to do, these are these videos going up, and bulk record for, say, 5 videos I need to do this week. Spend like 5 hours and just go bang. As I'm recording one, it's uploading, processing, right, and then the following, that evening or something, the following day I can just go back into YouTube and go, right, these videos are okay, happy days, I don't need to do anything, I don't need to do anything regarding copyright, I don't have to do anything, I can just leave them to it. who knows? The business partner is into gaming as well, so who knows? They may decide that because they want to learn what we're doing, they may decide to jump in and play with you guys on here. You know what I mean? It's that kind of thing. Yeah, we may do live streams with around the project that we're doing. You will see it here first. Let's put it that way. So that said, if you want to join the new channel once it's set up, obviously you're control first. That it's up, and we've got a link in. We'll advertise it all from the get-go, not spending 5 years again trying to build viewers. We'll just straight in, we'll just advertise it from the get-go. So yeah. So like I said, I have no idea how many pallets we've got. All I do know is, yeah, one of which is not going to be full. It's that one. So I'm not going to take this right back to the yard. I'm just going to leave it setting somewhere out the way, because we will need it again at some point. I don't have a power washer, we can't afford one. As far as I'm aware, we need a tap, a hose, a bucket, anything like that in the tub. I will check third party and see what we've got in there. But yeah. So I'm going to find it there. Pardon me. So one box there. 3 boxes there. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 8 ton of canola. What's pretty good. That's 80,000 litres of canola. Ignore the 182. So 8,000 litres of canola. If this game ever saves, canola, 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 canola. Okay. Oh, right. Okay, we do start off with barley, and I didn't know that. Okay, I honestly did not know we started off with barley. Okay, and straw. Okay, it's recognising liters. 17. I do that. So we do that. So we grand for the barley. We keep the canola. Yeah. That's how this is always for doing fertiliser, I think. This is always for doing fertiliser, I think. That's one to get that out. Is this the weeder? Out the way. Computer. Okay, that's just going to be a pain. So I think what I'm going to do is set the roller. I think what I'm going to do is set the roller somewhere where I can actually see it for the time being. I don't know where we're keeping it. I may just decide it's not worth it and just bin it. But at the minute, that is the operation. So, before we take this trail back into the yard, and that goes. There's other stuff kind of froze back in the shop, but that was just halfway. Could go off camera. But yeah. This is the house down here. It's really weird the way this is set up. We can have somebody stay here. Buck's Cottage. This is our house in here. So yeah. However, that is that. We can't get access to that. I don't even know if I can actually sell that building, that house. No. Wait. I have to go into. No. Can we hide it with the hide mod? I don't even know if I've got hide mod enabled. Oh, I do. Are you sure you want to hide walls first story? No. I have no idea what that's going to hide. Okay. Can't even get it to. No. Okay. That's going to be junk if we do that. It could just completely break the game. So, let's not just. Yeah. The kind of the pickup doesn't have a hitbox, guys. So yeah, I do have manual attach enabled as well for this series, and no auto lift. So yeah, where should we end this live stream? Let's end it on the track I haven't used for a while. A four-wheel drive 690. Can we please have a 390? Well, the 300 series and more top please. Pretty please. Exactly. I know they're exactly the same tractor. Okay, they're just a 300 series. Exactly same horsepower as a 600, but the 300's more common. But anyway, it is in the UK anyway. So, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to give the live stream a like, feel free. If you want to share a link to any of the content here on the channel, be my guest. I will give them a throat of a rest tomorrow. I'll try to anyway. So I'm going to finish my coffee that's went cold. I know it's went cold just by looking at it. Yeah. Missed. At least What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I quit out of that. Actually working now. Bye for now. Bye bye.